away from that, and I hope that for those who are looking at changing or looking at something else to delve into, my next guest will help you to hopefully inspire you to want to look at going into this particular area of sports. Golf is what we're talking about this afternoon, and I have a trio of experts to discuss this with me. I'll do just a slight introduction. Mr. Emeka Okotta, who is the president of West Africa Golf Tour. Mr. Vincent Toga, who is the winner of West Africa Golf Tour 2017 Order of Merit, and Mr. Gift Willy, one of the top 5 players of West Africa Golf Tour, and is proudly Nigerian. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome our guests from the West African Golf Tour. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Nice having you.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank
and
you.
I'm glad you were here when Glory's interview was being played, because there are a number of people who think, I'm too old to go into golf. Golf is something that, nowadays everyone starts young. You get to a point where you're thinking, nah, I can't learn. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Let me ask Mr. President here, how easy is it to pick up the sport of golf?
It's very easy. Very easy, because the golf is the only sport you can play from the age of 3 until your legs cannot move you anymore. But after the program yesterday we had in Cool FM, I got a call from a 75-year-old man who is coming tomorrow to watch the golf tournament, and he said he would like to know how to play golf. And I told him, the former Minister of Health, Dr. Menakaya, plays golf with me regularly. He's 85.
85?
Yes.
Now, that's something else we need to talk about. And I'll ask our young players here, because I'm glad you brought young people. When people hear golf, they just think old man, retirement sports.
Yeah.
Something, apart from Tiger Woods, of course, who made it very glamorous. When you hear golf, you think, oh, that's something that old people with a lot of money do in their spare time. How true is this? I mean, obviously, looking at your winners here, but I want to hear from you.
No, golf is not for old people. Golf is for everybody. Golf is actually the second best sport you can do after swimming, because it's a brisk walking exercise. There's no stress on any part of your body. It's leisure game. And golf remains the only sport where you can see honest people. You don't lie playing golf. And
How come?
Because, you see, golf is life. Golf is a replica of your life. You can't cheat yourself. So if you try to cheat in golf course, the course will penalize you. So the truth is that golf is for everybody. Golf is not for elite. Golf is not for the rich. The perception has been like that for a while. But you see, that's why we created the platform with African Golf Tour to talk about golf. One of the only things that left for a common person, a common man or woman on the street, like the example of the show what I just watched now. Sports is still the only avenue for a less privileged child to excel.
Now, let's talk about people who, I know you play golf, but let's talk to the champs here. I had the winner of the West African Golf Tour for 2017, Mr. Toga, sitting here. I love your outfit, by the way, red and white, very lovely. Now, let's talk about your journey into the world of golf. For you to be a champion, you must have started, I don't know, for a very long time. So tell us, at what age did you start playing golf, and what piqued your interest in golf?
Thank you. I started at the age of 11 as a caddy, and I caddied for maybe 8 years.
Okay.
Then I got an interest from there, and I was glad to have two people who supported me so big time and took me to South Africa and other places, part of the world, to become who I am today.
All right. So, Mr. Vincent Toga, that's a very interesting name. Are you Nigerian?
No, I'm a Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Chale? Hannah. Charlie, how far? You want to take our jollof, now you want to take our golf?
Yes.
All right, let's talk to our Nigerian top 5, Mr. Gift Willy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for coming out. I know that Mr. Toga has said that he started at the age of 11. And perhaps Ghana is a very friendly climate, I don't know. But in Nigeria, do we have that avenue for young children to start playing golf? At what age did you start playing?
I also started at about the same years, like 12, 13.
Great.
And the fortunate one for me was my mom used to run a little restaurant at a golf club in the north called in Niger State. And after school, I used to go help my mom when I was very young to, do little jobs. And when I have my free times, I just try and, because the golf course, try and help myself to see if I can play. So that was where I developed the interest. Oh. And then there was an American then called Mr. O.J. Perkins. I think he's gone back to back to the US now. So there used to be a guy that caddies for Mr. O.J. Perkins, which is Mr. Martins Odo. Martins Odo is the elder brother to Oche Odo, which is one of the finest golfer we have in Nigeria. You know, and Mr. Perkins, when Martins goes to boarding school, because I don't go to boarding school, so I go day school. So Martins goes to boarding school. So when Martin goes to boarding, I used to help Mr. Perkins to carry his bag. Then I was very young, and I could not finish a bottle of Coke. You know, so then I could struggle to finish a Coke. Yeah. So I used to carry for Mr. Perkins 9 holes, and he would carry the other 9 holes. You know, then he likes me very much. So when they posted my dad, because my dad was a soldier, so when they posted my dad from the north back to the east, which is from Port Harcourt, so, and there's a golf course again in Port Harcourt, you know. So I said, okay, good. So if there's a golf course, after school, I used to go play golf at the golf course. And then, so Mr. Perkins, when I was leaving, gave me some clubs when I was leaving. You know, you can, since you're going, so take this and start playing. And that was where it started from.
Beautiful. I love such a story. I mean, we're all enraptured by your storytelling. And something struck me. You just had it was as if golf chose you. Because you're fortunate to be at the right place at the right time. And even where you moved, you had the opportunity to do this as well. Now, whilst he was speaking, and I'm going to speak to Mr. President now, he was mentioning a few things that perhaps some people who are not golf savvy are like caddy, holes, you know, clubs. What's that about? So can you, in a few seconds, tell us a snapshot of what the game of golf involves and some of the jargons that we hear in the golf sport?
Well, like I said before, golf is quite interesting. Golf for me is a replica of life, a daily life. A caddy is somebody who carries a player's bag. Okay. But you see, caddy and player are the same, because if a caddy cause a penalty, the player get penalized.
So your caddy is as important, even in competitive sports.
In everything, your caddy is you. Nobody sees the caddy different.
Must the caddy know how to play golf?
Not necessarily, but you have to prepare the caddy for for him to know the rules and regulation. Right. Golf has rules. Okay. Like I said earlier, golf is still the only game. That's why it's called a gentleman's game. Football are played by plebeians, but plebeians don't play golf. Have you seen a first-class graduate who's a football player?
It depends. So nowadays, with the amount
nowadays,
of money.
I like the word nowadays. But you see, the truth is that if you mention a professor, a head of state, they tell you his son is playing golf. Yes. You see, that's where it goes. Yeah. But again, golf is fun. A less privileged person can play. Caddy carries bag. Golf clubs are the clubs you use in playing the golf. There are 14 clubs in a bag, from driver to the putter. The putter is used on the green to roll the ball.
Okay, that's why you drive?
No, the what we drive is called club cart.
Oh dear. All right, so what's the putter? Educate me, please.
The club cart, the drive is, I wish you could come to the golf course. You could come we're inviting you to come.
All right, now let's talk about that. I want to know, because it sounds really exciting. You have the West African Golf Tour starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Up on the way till Friday. So tell us about it.
It's a co-challenge cup. West African Golf Tour is a platform created here for East, West, and Central Africa, for a common black person, a common less privileged child to excel. Great. What does it mean? This guy is a fine golfer, Gift Willy is a fine golfer, but nobody knows them before. Nobody sees them. Nobody sees their quality of game. Okay? So on this platform now, that's why we're here. Platform brings them up for you to appreciate them, for you to come watch them, for you to see their game. So that is a platform created, just like in the world, you have 6 tours: the USPGA Tour, the European Tour, the Asian Tour, the Japanese Tour, the Sunshine Tour. West African Golf Tour is aiming to become the 6th tour in the world. That's great. If we're able to have sponsorship, because we don't have sponsorship. Golf has not grown here. The golf that has been growing here is the amateur level, which is a leisure game. But the leisure game does not grow the game. Because you see, no matter how good an amateur is, it ends there. But you see, you mentioned Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is a professional. Justin Thomas is a professional. McIlroy is a professional. So it's the pros game that grows the game.
And it's lucrative, because I know that at some point, golfers were amongst the richest sports personalities in the world.
That is where this game has been appreciated. That is why, you see, all over the world, the game is booming, but here it's not. The game is booming here on the amateur level, which is not right. So West African Golf Tour is a platform where we have 10 events. We just finished with FCT Classic last week, and we came over here for the Eco Challenge. We're trying to tell Lagosians to come out and watch golf. We're trying to take corporate bodies to come, support golf. We're taking golf to schools. We want to bring the children.
Start them
young. Because most of these gentlemen are in their 30s, right? So they are still active, but give and take, very soon, the age will not be with them anymore.
All right, so where is this happening?
It's happening at Lakaway Lakes Golf Course.
Lakaway.
Yeah,
That's I've heard about that. It's a very lovely
It's
golf
a beautiful
spot.
place. It's an estate with houses and everything. So it's starting tomorrow. We invited the governor of Lagos State. We hope he will honor the invitation. We invited some other dignitaries who are going to be there, and it's good. We are expecting spectators to come and watch and see their own players in action.
As a spectator, now, how can, for the winner, are you contesting again this year?
Yes.
Yeah,
You are?
We're playing.
Both of you?
Yeah,
So,
we're playing.
what is the hope for people that like us who are hoping to? All right, so what would you have to say with regards to, what golf means to you, how it has helped you thus far?
Golf have changed my life big time. Golf have given me every life. I would say I eat golf, I sleep golf. I do everything with golf. It's a game that have changed my life from street boy to good golfer. Now I'm okay. I can fly from Ghana to Lagos, Nigeria to play golf, fly to other part of the world to play, meet my friends all over the world.
Beautiful.
It's one of the great sports.
And I love the fact that this is also a great way to unite West Africa as well, because, I mean, you meet people from not
We have
just
10
Nigeria.
countries on the course.
Amazing.
We have people from Senegal, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Togo, Cameroon, Gabon. We have 10 countries participating from tomorrow.
All right, wonderful. Now, look at me. I mean, this is something on it. Our time is far spent. But when you said gentlemen of the golf, I was like, I'm a lady. Do women play golf?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
I have about
for them as well?
10 ladies playing on Friday on the amateur circuit because we
wonderful.
allow amateurs to play as well. So 10 ladies are going to be part of the event on Friday.
Wonderful.
You're welcome to come and watch.
Thank you. Now,
And Gift Willy can teach you how to play.
Final question. Gift Willy, I mean, both of you look like such great golfers. So let me just ask the question with regards to spectators. Is there a fee to go and watch?
No, for now it's free because we are creating the awareness. But normally they're supposed to pay entry gate fee to come and watch. But now it's for free. We are creating awareness. We want people to understand that golf is not, their perception is wrong from, we're creating the platform for you to know, oh, this is not really what I thought about golf. So that's why we're leaving everything for free for now.
Brilliant. Well, you have heard from the wonderful people from West Africa Golf Tour, and I dare say that I think I've been sold. Golf sounds like a very I was hoping to, put it as one of my retirement plans and just
don't wait until you're retired.
Start them young.
In fact, the earlier you start, the
The
better
better
you
for
enjoy. Golf is addictive. Be careful.
I've heard
It's a lot.
people.
Once you start it, you can't leave.
All right. So now start them young. There's a lot of money to be made, and Mr. Carter is bringing golf here to Africa, and hopefully will become the 6th golf tour in the world. From tomorrow till Friday, Lakaway Golf Estate. We will be having the West African Golf Tour for 2018. If you need more information, their Instagram handle was on your TV screen. So please follow them, ask questions, find out more.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.